Alright, so another Gran Turismo 7 videos. So one of the last DLC, latest DLC cars that I'm doing for this latest update is the original. This is the original GTR, Skyline GTR. This is actually a 1970. This is the one that started the whole thing of the Nissan lineup of GTRs. This is the original Skyline. So, uh, interesting. This one actually got that's plane flying overhead. So this one actually got 50 wins, few different drivers on it. So again, it's like a 70s it's a very kind of generic car, but the lineage and the drivers that have used this car to actually make history is it's very impressive on just the way that this could be an everyday driver easily. You see somebody going down to the grocery store in this thing, but the drivers from back then, they were actually using this to win championships with it. So it's one of those things of like a big shout out to the maybe original logo right there of a Nissan logo. Very interesting. So again, this is this is 1970, so we have everything from chromed out doors to key locks and such. See, very minimal chrome on this. We definitely saw more chrome in like the 80s going into the 90s and such, but 70s usually it's less chrome, more of kind of the box frame. Um, Another keyhole, I think, for the antenna on the front or on the back. Maybe that could be the antenna slot. It's either keyhole to unlock this. Wait, is there a keyhole back here? Nope, there's a keyhole back here. Okay, so that's probably in the antenna slot then, where you screw the antenna in on that. Again, 70s tech, so it's a little bit older. Now we get a lot more chrome on the back here, and basically the front and the back is more chromed out than the side, so you don't have the chrome trimming around the windows and such. But yeah, very classic style logo right there with that kind of the cool 70s. It almost looks like it's like a diner logo look on there. Um, what else? We got very in relief style, also chromed out logo. That actually looks really cool. Very old school style light bulb. Yeah, you can actually see. Here's the cool ass attention to detail on this. There is light bulbs in there. It's not just like LED. It's not a light strip. You can actually see the light bulbs in there. Very cool. Um, yeah, instead of it being an orange, it's a red light. Funny enough. Also, when we get inside this thing, steering wheel, because we are, yeah, we are over in Asia territory. So steering wheel is on the opposite side of the ride. Let me see. Lighting wise, can we get a little extra lights in here? Let me go nighttime with it. Nope. Wait, midday is probably better. Okay. So we gotta look at this stuff. So it is the 1970s, so it is all analog with speedometers, needles everywhere. So we got fuel, the temperature, the kilometers right there, RPMs, oil. We have I'm thinking that is windshield wipers there. Um, I was I was looking to see, okay, so a little bit of a radio, of course. So that'd be AM radio actually. Uh, what else we got on here? I think that would also, so that's a slider right there, I do believe, to make the fan come on and off a little bit, so you can have more fan, less fan. Um, yeah, a little bit of a holder, a little bit of that's basic. I mean, you got your glove box over there, but then you have your center compartment that can hold some stuff there. Uh, I was thinking there should be a cigarette layer in here somewheres, unless that's it down there, maybe? That might be. Yeah, okay, yes, I see the symbol on it there. That's your cigarette layer. Again, a lot of cars don't. We swapped out the cigarette lighter for USB chargers now. Funny enough. So we have a 4-gear shifter, 5-gear shifter. Uh, very old school with the leather around the base of that. A little bit of storage in the middle. Very leather seats, probably real leather seats, and I just really am noticing that too. Leather interior all the way around, so kind of cool thing. Yeah, and then the sticker over here, all in Japanese. Again, photorealistic because this is it's photography based. It's photo scanned into the game. Or the simulator. Um, Full on bench leather seat in the back. Looks like even leather on the floor too. I think those are like leather mats on the floor also. So this thing is just, it is wood grain and leather, 1970s peak. The light up top there. No back seat belts. Funny. So this would be before everything needs a seat belt and laws on the seat belts and stuff. We do have the little school bus seat belts on the front here. Do we have? Nope. That is just to sturdy the seat. So just school bus seat belts in this. Interesting. It is, it's that era from back then. So let's take this thing out on the road and let's see what it can do. The very first ever Nissan Skyline GT-R. It is a 2000, right? Yes, 2000 GT-R. Let's go check it out. All right, driving part of the video once again. The original GT-R is on the track. It is on the road, 1970s, being brought back from the dead. It's wow. This is actually handling the track really well. Already I'm feeling it. Good acceleration, especially uphill too. Oh yeah, we're cruising. Ooh. Again, this is the reason why Nissan was put on the map. Why the GT-R brand is so well known. Again, also this car was responsible for like 50 wins at different major racing events and everything. One of the most wins ever for a Japanese branded vehicle. I'm just gonna push my way through a little bit. You can definitely see the body is rolling back and forth a little bit. Again, it is 70s, so we got a little bit higher suspension on the vehicle. We wouldn't have lower suspension until probably maybe late 80s, early 90s is when cars started getting a little bit lower to the ground. Definitely some of the older like 20s and 30s cars, you are rocking back and forth so much. It's kind of funny seeing that. Also, an early 2000s Skyline also had a little bit of a rock to it, but normally when you fine tune it for tracks and for like racing, street racing, then yeah, you'd drop the ride height down a little bit. So as you can see, we're in Kyoto, and again, just like I can just hold the line with this, and it is just rolling. Very good acceleration. Maybe it might be a little bit due to the fact that this does have a little bit higher suspension to it. Normally I'd rather have the suspension kind of mid-height, just so I don't have so much roll. I like to get the feel of the track, and if you got too much sway on the body, then it makes it a little bit tougher on that. But Plus, also, you don't want to have the car, you know, the weight balance on the car make the car slide as much. If you have like a mid-height on it, but this is just, yeah. Yeah, it's actually, like, the car has a good balance to it when going around the corners. It's not too much roll on the body. Alright, so we're gonna... Yeah, okay, that's what I was kind of figuring was... If you come into the corner, you know... Again, that's where the body roll on the car, it makes it slide a little bit because the weight is shifting it. So I do have to brake a little bit more into the corners. Alright. Oh, yeah, everybody's like a full turn behind me. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, last lap. Should have a first place finish unless I really mess up here because... Okay, I'm gonna push it a little bit on the last lap. Might mess up, might not, who knows? Gotta dance on the gas pedal a little bit. Not really using brakes so much, just letting off. Letting off the accelerator. Alright, we're gonna need to brake a little bit here because... Okay, so not as sharp as I was thinking it was gonna be. I know I just ran the map twice, but I just go corner from corner. Yeah, a couple sharp corners right there is handling perfectly. No problem whatsoever. And this is, again, this is a stock ride. It's not too bad either for this being like the first ever Skyline. It was pretty cheap. It was within 100,000. I think it might have been around 200,000 somewhere around that in the Legendary Garage. But so you gotta wait for it to pop up. But this was one of the cheaper end rides from the Legendary Garage. Not bad. Again, super cool just being able to see everything in VR 3D. One last look at all the radio and see the speedometer and everything in action. Very cool. All right.